Hi, I just finished playing Chapter 5, and I have a lot to talk about, but since I'm a music nerd, I'm gonna rant about the soundtrack for a bit. This has no structure and no order, chaos, etc, etc. This video contains major spoilers for Chapter 5, and some very minor spoilers for the other chapters. Please play Delta. Garden of Hopes and Dreams has the Undertale's Hopes and Dreams main theme motif thingy in the intro. Listen to when the saxes normally come in. You can really hear it. It's like, that movement is like really obvious, and it's really cool because, you know, it's called Garden of Hopes and Dreams. I'm actually surprised that I would imagine this was Insane in the Rain's decision, but generally this chapter's music does have a lot of Undertale's musical identity in it. Rakuichi Buster, like every other version of Rude Buster, is not in A440 standard tuning. I'm not that good at telling apart individual hertz, but I'm pretty sure Rakuichi Buster is at A432, just like Rude Buster and Vapor Buster. This one marks the 4th Rude Buster, and I'm really enjoying the different ways they all interpret the song. Speaking of 4 things, oh, wait, actually this one's a Ford thing?
F-150, America's strongest truck, is built for
Sanctuary, and it's the funniest thing I've ever heard. Clearly being a little mocking of how rhythmically weird the 3rd Sanctuary was, and intentionally trying to be incomprehensible to play for the rhythm in the game. I think the first 2 measures with drums are in 11/8, but I realized halfway through counting the 3rd measure that I gotta put it in a DAW to figure it out, and that's too much trouble, honestly. Won't someone please help me? The reason a lot of the Dark World sounds so Japanese is because of the use of the minor pentatonic scale. It's characterized by leaving out the 2nd and 6th scale degrees. A lot of musicians will use the 2nd to use some contrast with the harmony, like... But Toby Fox uses the 4th for the same reason, while staying inside the minor pentatonic. Also in a pretty clear minor pentatonic for the first part is the flower motif that first appears when you meet Aqua. In the first section, it uses the 4th a lot, like I said, but in its second half it just uses a normal minor scale. It's freaking everywhere, most obviously in all the Flowers themes, but also in stuff like Sunset of the Seven Suns and Running Sky. Also, did I mention I love the Flowers so much? They're so well designed, and I love their motif. And after 10 years of Undertale being released, I actually have a totally new fact about Asgore's theme, which is that it shares some structure with the first section of the flower motif. They're both in minor, and they both start by emphasizing the 4th degree and then emphasizing the 5th and 7th. It's hard to explain in words, but if you just squint a little at both of the motifs, you can hear their similarities. Practice that part, but they also share the same chord progression, and I don't know, it just sounds a little bit similar. I really like this detail, whether it's intentional or not, because it symbolizes how much this is supposed to be Asgore's world, Asgore's paradise specifically, and how much the Flowers are trying to make it that way. Flower Castle has the Don't Forget motif, but that's pretty obvious. I was nervous before the chapter about that motif maybe getting stale due to how often it's used, but this song and many others in this chapter prove that Toby can still make it very memorable in different ways. I fucking hate this guy. He's a very well-written character. and I want to throw him off a building. Love him. Festival has the theme from Holiday Girl and Gingerbread House, which I'm pretty sure is a Noel's theme, but it's so much more obviously Gaster's theme than ever before. I know Andrew Cunningham's video cast Noel's themes as a pretty distant possibility of being Gaster's theme in disguise, but the festival song makes it so much more prominent. What the hell is going to happen to her, Toby? Especially in the weird route, oh god. That Day is pretty obviously Asgore's theme. Which makes it really funny when you've been steeped in Bergen Truck memes for a straight year. I cannot stop hearing this song as a sad version of that. Flower King is Asgore's theme again, but Decor. Flower Man, however, is really cool. It has the flower motif, of course, but also several snippets of Don't Forget in the chorus, and Your Best Friend. I actually jumped out of my seat when I heard that the first time, and I literally ran to my sibling who's big on Undertale and said, "They have Flowey's theme in this chapter!" The likely reason it's here and not in other songs, including Your Dad's Best Friend, is because it's only here that Flowery is mimicking Flowey's and Asriel's fights. First of all, we can't die, and he's relying on us giving up. Second of all, the salvation of our world relies on the destruction of the world Flowery has created for the flowers and for Asgore. It's literally kill or be killed for him. Isn't that so cool? Anyways, I don't really have a conclusion for this. I just wanted to point out some things that I find really interesting. I've glossed over the music theory for most of it and probably missed like half of the references, but I've only played through the game once and then listened to the soundtrack by itself maybe twice. So if I find more things, I'll make a sequel. I'm going to explode now. Remember everything I taught you. Farewell.